Hey everyone, and welcome back. You know how much we love to deep dive into philosophical texts here, right? Well, today we're doing just that, diving into some Thai philosophy with this text on self-development,
It's a really interesting text, yeah.
specifically the concept of Mangala.
Yeah, mango.
Had you heard of that before?
I've come across it a few times.
It's often translated as blessings or auspiciousness.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to kind of unpack that a bit.
Yeah.
As it's presented in this Thai text.
Right.
Which, what I really loved about this text
Yeah.
was that it focuses on building good character.
It's like a roadmap, almost like a set of instructions
Yeah,
to
yeah.
becoming the kind of person
The kind of person the world needs.
the world needs, they say. Exactly.
I love that.
Yeah.
And it's super practical, too.
It is.
Starting with these principles that emphasize really who you hang out with.
Who you're around. Yeah.
You know that saying, you are the company you keep.
Yeah. It's like that taken to
To a whole new level.
next level. Yeah.
It's like Mangala on steroids.
Right.
So it digs deep into this idea of fools, which we'll get into, but it contrasts those with wise individuals, or, as the text says, scholars.
Scholars. Right. Yeah. And fools.
Yeah, fools.
Yeah.
We all know a few, right?
Right.
Maybe we've been one once or twice.
Definitely.
But it's all about recognizing who can help lift you up
Yeah.
and who might just drag you down.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So let's get into it. The first principle that we're going to unpack is avoiding bad company,
Yeah.
which in the text translates to not associating with fools.
Not associating with fools.
I mean, that's pretty direct, right?
Right.
No sugarcoating there.
Nope.
But this section, it really got me thinking about, like, our surroundings and what impact they have on us.
Yeah.
It's almost like an energetic exchange, right?
Absolutely.
Like you could feel it, right?
You can definitely feel it.
You walk into a room and the energy just shifts. Or you're talking to someone and you just, like, feel drained
Yeah,
afterward.
you're totally drained.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not about judging people's intelligence or social standing.
Right.
Like, you can meet someone who's, like, brilliant on paper, but totally a fool energetically, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So the text actually defines fools as
This is the key.
the key, as those with clouded minds.
Clouded minds.
Yeah.
And it lists 3 kind of specific things that they do. They think bad thoughts, they speak bad words, and they do bad deeds.
Right. So this negativity
Yeah.
is really what defines a fool.
Yeah, in this context, right?
Right. Exactly.
So less about outward appearance, more about like their inner state,
Exactly. Their
pattern of behavior. Have you noticed this in like anyone in your life?
Oh, for sure.
Like
yeah.
someone who just seems to be stuck in like a cycle of negativity.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can be tough. It can be really tough to be around. Yeah.
Yeah. So fools, like, they can be, like we said, they can be anyone.
It could be anyone, really.
It could be like family members
Family members,
to like highly educated people.
highly educated individuals.
It's all about the inner state.
It really is all about that inner state.
And on that note, like, wise individuals, it's not necessarily about like having
some.
degrees and like being a bookworm, right?
Right, exactly. It's more about
Understanding what is good, right?
Yes.
And meritorious
living it.
and living it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've met people who are like incredibly wise.
Yeah.
Who haven't, gone to college.
Totally.
They just get it.
They get it, yeah.
Yeah. They get what really matters.
They understand what truly matters in life.
Mm-hmm.
And more importantly, they live by it.
Exactly.
So think about like the people in your own life who kind of fit that description.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't have a PhD,
Right.
but they have a deep understanding.
Of what it means to like live a good and meaningful life.
Yeah. Like you said, they just have this deep knowing.
They just have this deep knowing. They've
Yeah.
got that wisdom.
Mm-hmm. And they embody that in everything they do.
Totally.
Like from their thoughts and words to their actions.
Yeah, it's like walking the talk.
Yeah, walking the talk.
Not just talking about it,
Right.
but actually living it.
Yeah.
So the text, it gets into like really specific characteristics of these wise individuals, right?
Yeah.
Like almost like a checklist for spotting true wisdom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it outlines 3 key traits.
Okay.
Thinking good thoughts.
Okay.
Speaking good words.
Okay.
And doing good deeds.
So it's like the opposite pattern of the fools,
Yeah.
but in a positive light.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the flip side.
The flip side,
Yeah.
and the text, it goes beyond like those broad strokes.
Yeah.
It gives like really vivid examples of what these good thoughts, words, and deeds actually look like in practice.
Right, like in real life.
In real life.
Yeah.
So,
Think acts of kindness, speaking truthfully and beneficially,
gotcha.
and consistent generosity and meditation.
I love that. Consistent generosity and meditation.
Yeah.
Those are like hallmarks.
Yeah, those are big ones.
Big ones.
Yeah.
Of wise individuals.
Exactly.
It's about like living a life that embodies
Yeah.
compassion and wisdom.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've got the actions down. But what I find super intriguing
Yeah.
is that the text, it also outlines
Yeah.
like 4 inner qualities that make someone wise.
It's not just about what you do.
Yeah.
It's about who you are.
At your core.
At your core, yeah.
Yeah.
Like your internal makeup.
Yeah. So it's not just like the superficial stuff.
Right. It's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me the
So these qualities are gratitude, self-purification, helping others purify themselves,
Okay.
and contributing to the community.
A beautiful framework
It is beautiful.
for cultivating true wisdom.
Yeah.
Like if you want to like, be a wise person,
Yeah.
those are the 4 things to focus on.
Absolutely.
Which one do you find yourself drawn to the most?
Oh, that's a good question.
I mean, they're all like interconnected.
They are.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you had to pick one.
I think for me, it's probably gratitude.
Okay.
Because I feel like when you have gratitude,
Yeah.
it just opens you up to so much more.
It changes your perspective.
It changes your perspective. Yeah.
Yeah. And it allows you to see the good in everything.
Yeah. And it allows you to like appreciate the wise individuals in your life.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
It makes you realize how lucky you are.
Yeah. And it makes you want to like emulate them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want to learn from them.
Learn from them.
Yeah.
So recognizing these like wise individuals in our lives, it can be a game changer.
It can be a total game changer.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's like they're
They're like a beacon of light.
a beacon of light
Yeah.
guiding us toward goodness.
Absolutely.
It's like inspiring to be around people like that.
It's so inspiring
Yeah.
to see people who embody those positive qualities.
Yeah, you just like feel better
You feel better.
after being around them.
Yeah. You feel energized.
Yeah, it's like they create this ripple effect of positivity.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah.
Their energy is contagious.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like they radiate this positive
It's
energy.
gotta be better.
It does.
Gotta.
It inspires you to be a better person.
Yeah, it's like they're
They're like a role model.
they're a role model.
Yeah.
They're showing you what's possible.
Exactly.
So once you've identified these wise individuals,
Yeah.
what's the next step?
Right.
Like, how do we actually associate with them
Yeah.
according to the text?
According to the text,
So the text offers some really practical advice on how to do this.
Okay.
It suggests seeking them out,
Okay.
spending time in their presence,
Okay.
showing genuine respect,
Okay.
listening attentively to their advice, reflecting on their teachings,
Okay.
and most importantly, striving to put those teachings into practice.
Okay. So it's not just like passively observing them from afar.
Right.
It's like actively engaging with their wisdom
Yeah.
and letting it shape your life.
Yeah. You have to really take it in
Take it in,
and apply it.
apply it.
Yeah.
So it's like a two-way street.
It is. It's a two-way street.
Yeah.
You're learning from them,
Yeah.
and you're also, contributing
Contributing to
to
the
the relationship.
To the relationship.
Yeah.
Okay. I love this.
Mm-hmm.
And just like with the fool, the text introduces this concept of an inner wise individual,
Yes.
the potential for goodness
That exists within us.
that exists within us.
Yeah. We all have it.
We all have it.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of like recognizing that
recognizing it.
and cultivating it.
Cultivating it.
I love that.
It's powerful.
It's so powerful.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to wait for some like
External guru.
external guru to like
Appear.
appear.
Yeah.
You can start cultivating your own inner wisdom
Right now.
right now
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have everything you need.
within you.
Within you. Yeah.
So the text encourages us to do this
Mm-hmm.
through mindfulness,
Yeah.
positive thinking,
Yeah.
kind speech, and virtuous actions.
Right. All those things that we've been
Yeah.
talking about.
All that good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a call to action,
It is.
a reminder
Yeah.
that we have the power to shape our own inner landscape.
Yeah. We're not just victims of circumstance.
And the power
We have the power
to
to
change our mind,
our minds,
our thoughts,
our thoughts, our actions.
our actions. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the text is really clear about the benefits.
Yeah. of aligning yourself with both outer and inner wisdom.
Right.
Like, it's almost like a recipe
Yeah.
for a fulfilling life.
A fulfilling life, yeah.
So
So the benefits are numerous.
give me the highlights.
Okay, so the text highlights gaining wisdom,
Oh.
developing, right? Understanding,
Okay.
finding true happiness,
Ooh, happiness. I like that.
and even attaining spiritual liberation.
Whoa, spiritual liberation.
Yeah.
That's like next level.
Next level stuff.
As potential outcomes of associating with wise individuals
Yeah.
and cultivating inner wisdom.
It's about becoming the best version of yourself
Yeah.
and living a life aligned with your highest values.
So it's like leveling up your life in every way.
It is.
Yeah, and it all starts with cultivating that inner wise individual.
It does.
That's the foundation
Yeah.
for building meaningful connections with wise people
Absolutely.
in the world around you.
Yeah, it all starts from within.
It all starts from within.
And then it ripples outward.
So this deep dive is already blowing my mind.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
We've covered avoiding bad company, seeking good company.
Mm-hmm.
But the text doesn't stop there.
Nope.
There's one more principle in this set
Okay.
that we need to explore.
I'm ready.
Reverence for the worthy.
Okay.
So we've got our wisdom VIP list.
Yeah.
But how do we show them the respect they deserve?
That's a great question.
You know,
Yeah.
like, does it involve chanting their names?
Yeah.
Do I need to, like, book a one-way ticket to a mountaintop retreat?
Right.
I'm intrigued.
So the text actually offers a really nuanced perspective on reverence.
Okay.
One that goes beyond outward rituals and gestures.
So it's not just about, like, grand displays of devotion.
Right.
There's a deeper layer to
It's
it.
a deeper layer.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah, it's about genuine appreciation,
Okay.
a heartfelt desire to emulate those with noble qualities.
Okay.
And cultivating an inner posture of respect.
It's about, like, aligning yourself with virtue, both internally and externally.
Exactly.
Mm.
It's about embodying the qualities that you admire in others,
Mm.
not just praising them from afar.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
It's about, like, embodying the quality,
Embodying the quality.
not just, giving lip service.
Right, exactly.
So tell me, who are these individuals that the text considers worthy of such reverence?
Right.
Is it just, like, spiritual masters and gurus?
It's actually broader than that.
Okay.
So the text outlines several categories,
Okay.
including spiritual figures,
Okay.
those in positions of authority,
Okay.
and those who excel in knowledge and virtue.
So, like, teachers,
Teachers, mentors.
community leaders,
Community leaders, yeah.
anyone who really, like, walks the talk.
Walks the talk, yeah.
Yeah.
Demonstrating those qualities we've been discussing.
Wisdom, compassion, integrity.
Exactly.
It's about recognizing those who are, like, making a positive impact on the world.
Yeah, they're making a difference.
They're making a difference.
Yeah.
And this reverence isn't limited to, like, individuals, right?
Right.
The text expands on that,
It does.
like what we can revere.
Yeah.
It's not just about people. It's about principles,
Yeah.
teachings,
Teaching.
even objects that, like, embody those virtues.
Absolutely.
So, for example, showing respect to religious teachings or images of wise individuals would fall under this principle.
It would.
It's about recognizing, like, the power of symbols,
The power of symbols. Yeah.
and how they can, like, inspire us
They can inspire us
to connect with those deeper qualities.
to connect with those deeper qualities. Yeah.
Okay, so we understand who and what to revere.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how do we express this reverence
Right.
according to the text?
According to the text.
Does it involve, like, elaborate rituals or chanting mantras?
Uh-huh. Not necessarily.
Okay.
So the text actually outlines 3 main ways to express reverence.
Okay.
Physical actions.
Words.
And mental attitude.
It's a holistic approach.
It is. It involves your whole being.
I love that.
Yeah. It's
Got 'em.
not just about one thing.
Okay, so break it down for me.
All right.
What are some examples of physical actions that express reverence?
Okay. So things like bowing.
Okay.
Or simply maintaining a respectful posture.
So even something as simple as, like, sitting up straight
Exactly.
when listening to, like, a wise person.
Yeah, it shows that you're paying attention.
You're present.
You're present.
Not just, like, physically,
Right?
but, like, mentally and emotionally.
Mentally and emotionally as well.
Yeah, yeah.
It's about embodying that respect in your posture and demeanor.
Okay, and then there's expressing reverence through words.
True words,
What
yeah.
would that look like?
So it can be as simple as praising someone's qualities,
Okay.
speaking about them respectfully,
Okay.
or sharing their teachings with others.
So like amplifying those positive qualities,
Exactly.
letting them shine through your words. Yeah. And finally, there's the mental attitude aspect of reverence.
Right, the mental attitude.
This one seems a bit more like subtle and internal.
It is. It's about cultivating that inner landscape of respect.
Okay.
So think reflecting on someone's teachings with admiration,
Mm-hmm.
cultivating gratitude for their presence in your life,
Okay.
and aspiring to embody their virtues.
Yeah, it's about that like heartfelt appreciation
Heartfelt appreciation.
for their wisdom and goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an inner shift,
It's an inner shift.
that genuine desire to learn from
To learn from.
and emulate those you revere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just about like
The outward actions.
outward actions. It's about aligning your thoughts and feelings.
Aligning your thoughts and feelings with
Yeah.
those qualities that you're honoring.
It's about embodying reverence in
Yeah.
all aspects of your being.
Exactly.
Okay, and the text goes even deeper
It does.
by distinguishing between two types of reverence.
Two types.
Okay, I'm all ears. Tell me about these two types.
Oh, okay, so the first is offering material gifts,
Okay.
which can be a beautiful expression of respect and appreciation.
Like bringing flowers to a spiritual teacher.
Or exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
But the text emphasizes that the most powerful form of reverence
Okay.
is putting those teachings into practice.
So like living by their teachings is the real deal.
It is. It's about walking the walk.
Walking the walk, not just talking the talk.
Not just talking the talk.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, bringing flowers is a nice gesture,
It's a nice gesture.
but actually living by their teachings,
Is what really matters.
that's where the transformation happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So putting teachings into practice is considered the highest form of reverence
Okay.
because it transforms you from the inside out.
Yeah.
It aligns your actions with the virtues you admire.
Okay.
It's about embodying those principles in your daily life.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
It's like taking those teachings
Yeah.
and weaving them into the fabric of your being.
Beautiful. I love that.
Right. But the text doesn't just like blindly encourage us to revere everyone and anyone.
Right.
There's a note of caution in there.
Yeah, there's a note of caution.
Yeah.
So it's not about blindly following authority figures
Right.
or like accepting everything you hear.
It's just because it comes from someone with a fancy title.
Fancy title.
Yeah.
You've got to use your discernment.
Discernment.
Trust your gut.
Trust your gut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the text emphasizes the importance of critical thinking and discernment,
Yeah.
using your wisdom to evaluate whether someone's words and actions
Mhm.
genuinely align with those qualities of goodness, rightness, and merit.
It's about being wise and discerning,
Wise and discerning.
not just blindly following anyone who claims to have all the answers.
Exactly.
Blind reverence can be just as detrimental as associating with those fools we talked about earlier.
It can. Yeah.
We need to use our judgment, our ability to see through, like
Mm.
empty rhetoric,
Empty rhetoric.
and recognize true wisdom.
Recognize true wisdom.
Okay, and there's a section in the text
Yeah.
that uses the simple act of bowing
Wow, and yeah.
as a metaphor for approaching reverence.
It's a great metaphor.
Right.
Yeah.
And it out like 3 different ways to bow,
3 different ways to bow.
each representing like a different level
A different level.
of understanding and intention.
Yeah, it's not just about the physical action.
Yeah.
It's about the inner intention behind it.
So the first type of bowing is just like going through the motions,
Yeah, like doing it out of habit,
out of habit,
without really understanding the significance behind it.
without understanding.
Yeah.
The second type is bowing with ulterior motives,
Ulterior motives.
like asking for lottery wins,
Haha, right?
personal favors,
Yeah, trying to bargain with the universe.
arguing with the universe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then there's the third type, which is like bowing
Mm.
with mindful awareness
Mindful what?
of the qualities being honored.
Yeah.
Like you're consciously connecting
Consciously connecting.
with those virtues
Yeah.
you admire
Yeah.
in the
Right.
person or thing you're bowing to.
Yeah.
So like that's the type of bowing that's like,
That aligns with the true spirit of reverence. Yeah.
it's about embodying reverence in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So it's
Absolutely.
about that alignment, that
Right.
congruence
Yeah.
between your inner and outer world.
The inner and outer world.
So what are the benefits of cultivating this type of like genuine reverence?
Okay, so the text highlights numerous benefits,
Okay.
both internal and external,
Yeah.
that can arise from practicing reverence.
Gave me the good stuff.
All right, so the text mentions greater understanding,
Okay.
refined behavior,
Okay.
a clear mind,
Okay.
increased mindfulness,
I like that.
and even protection from negative influences.
Ooh, protection.
Yeah,
Like an energetic shield.
exactly.
Yeah.
As potential outcomes of revering the worthy.
So it's about cultivating a life of peace, wisdom, and well-being.
It is. It's about living a good life.
It's about living a good life.
Yeah.
This has been an incredibly insightful deep dive.
Yeah.
We've covered so much ground,
Yeah.
from the importance of our social circle
Mm-hmm.
to the transformative power of reverence.
Yeah. It's amazing how these principles,
Yeah.
rooted in Thai culture and Buddhist philosophy,
Wow.
have such universal relevance.
They do. They really do.
Yeah.
This deep dive has definitely given me a lot to think about.
Me too.
I love how the text provides such practical guidance
Yeah.
for creating a truly fulfilling and meaningful life.
It's about making conscious choices
Yeah.
that lead to happiness,
Yeah.
both for ourselves and for the world around us.
For ourselves and the world around us, it's a beautiful thing.
It is.
And it all starts with those small daily choices, right?
Absolutely.
The people we surround ourselves with,
The people we surround ourselves with,
the qualities we choose to cultivate,
the qualities we cultivate,
the way we interact with the world.
the way we interact with the world.
It's about making those choices
Yeah.
with intention and awareness,
With intention and awareness.
aligning ourselves with virtue and wisdom.
Yeah. It's about living a life that reflects our deepest values.
And that brings us to the end of our deep dive
Yeah.
on Mangala.
Mangala.
So of all these Mangala principles we've explored today,
Mm-hmm.
avoiding bad company,
Yes.
seeking good company,
Yeah.
and revering those worthy of respect,
Mm.
which one resonates most strongly with you right now?
That's a good question for everyone to think about.
Yeah, and what's one small step you can take today to embody that principle in your own life?
Yeah. What's one small step?
That's something to ponder as we wrap up this deep dive.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this journey
It's been a pleasure.
into Thai philosophy.
Yeah.
We'll be back soon with another fascinating topic to explore.
Until next time. Not necessarily. The text actually outlines 3 main ways to express reverence: physical actions, words, and mental attitude. It's a really holistic approach. It involves like your whole being.
Okay, I'm loving this already.
Yeah.
So break those down for me. Give me like the visual. What are some examples of physical actions that express reverence?
Okay, so things like bowing or simply maintaining a respectful posture, they can be really powerful ways to show reverence, you know? It's about aligning your body language with that inner intention of respect.
So even something as simple as like sitting up straight when listening to a wise person, that could be an act of reverence.
Exactly. It shows that you're paying attention, that you're present, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well.
Yeah, it's about embodying that respect in your posture, your demeanor.
Mm-hmm. And then there's expressing reverence through words.
Okay, so what would that look like? Are we talking about like formal speeches here or something more, everyday?
It can be as simple as praising someone's qualities, speaking about them respectfully, or even sharing their teachings with others.
So it's like amplifying those positive qualities,
Yeah.
letting them shine through your words.
Exactly. And finally, we have the mental attitude aspect of reverence.
Okay, this one seems a little bit more subtle, more internal.
Yeah, it is. It's about cultivating that inner landscape of respect. So think reflecting on someone's teachings with admiration, cultivating gratitude for their presence in your life, aspiring to embody their virtues.
Yeah, it's about that heartfelt appreciation for their wisdom and goodness.
It's an inner shift.
And it's that genuine desire to learn from and emulate those you revere. It's about aligning your thoughts and feelings with those qualities you're honoring.
Exactly. It's about embodying reverence in all aspects of your being. And the text goes even deeper by distinguishing between 2 types of reverence.
Okay, I'm ready. Tell me about these 2 types of reverence.
So the first is offering material gifts, which can be a beautiful expression of respect and appreciation. But the text emphasizes that the most powerful form of reverence is putting those teachings into practice.
So like bringing flowers to a spiritual teacher is a nice gesture, but actually living by their teachings. That's the real deal. It's where the transformation happens.
Exactly. Putting teachings into practice is considered the highest form of reverence because it transformed you from the inside out. It aligns your actions with the virtues you admire. You're embodying those principles in your daily life.
Makes total sense, like taking those teachings and weaving them into the fabric of your being.
Yeah.
But the text doesn't just blindly encourage us to revere everyone and anyone, right? There's a note of caution in there.
Right. There is.
It's not about blindly following authority figures or accepting everything you hear just because it comes from someone with a fancy title.
Right, exactly.
You've got to use your discernment. Trust your gut.
You do. The text emphasizes the importance of critical thinking and discernment, using your wisdom to evaluate whether someone's words and actions genuinely align with those qualities of goodness, rightness, and merit.
It's about being wise and discerning, not blindly following anyone who claims to have all the answers. Blind reverence can be just as detrimental as associating with those fools that we talked about earlier. We need to use our judgment, our ability to see through, like empty rhetoric, recognize true wisdom.
Exactly. It's about being an active participant in your own growth, not just a passive follower.
And there's this section in the text that I thought was really interesting. It uses the simple act of bowing as a metaphor for approaching reverence.
Oh, yeah, bowing. It's a great metaphor.
And it outlines 3 different ways to bow, each representing a different level of understanding and intention.
Right, because it's not just about the physical action, it's about the inner intention behind it.
So the first type of bowing is just like going through the motions, doing it out of habit without really understanding the significance.
Yeah, like you're bowing on autopilot
Right.
without any real awareness or heart. It's just an empty gesture.
The second type is bowing with like ulterior motives, like, asking for lottery wins, personal favors.
Haha, right. Trying to bargain with the universe.
And then there's the third type, bowing with mindful awareness of the qualities being honored. Like you're consciously connecting with those virtues you admire in the person or thing that you're bowing to.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
That's the type of bowing that aligns with the true spirit of reverence.
It does, yeah.
It's about embodying reverence in your thoughts, feelings, and actions. So it's about that alignment,
Yeah.
that congruence between your inner and outer world.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the benefits? What are the benefits of cultivating this type of like genuine reverence? Does the text promise any rewards?
The text highlights numerous benefits, both internal and external, that can arise from practicing reverence.
Okay, give me the highlights. What can we expect if we actually put this into practice?
Okay, so the text mentions greater understanding, refined behavior, a clear mind, increased mindfulness, and even protection from negative influences.
Ooh, protection, like an energetic shield.
Exactly, as potential outcomes of revering the worthy.
So it's about cultivating a life of peace, wisdom, and well-being.
It is. It's about living a good life.
This has been an incredibly insightful deep dive.
It has.
We've covered so much ground, from the importance of our social circle to the transformative power of reference. It's amazing how these principles, rooted in Thai culture and Buddhist philosophy, have such universal relevance.
They do.
This deep dive has definitely given me a lot to think about. And I love how this text provides such practical guidance for creating a truly fulfilling and meaningful life. It's about making conscious choices that lead to happiness, both for ourselves and for the world around us.
It is. It's about making those choices with intention and awareness, aligning ourselves with virtue and wisdom, living a life that reflects our deepest values.
And that brings us to the end of our deep dive on Mangala. Of all the principles we've explored today, avoiding bad company, seeking good company, and revering those worthy of respect, which one resonates most strongly with you right now? And what's one small step you can take today to embody that principle in your own life? Something to ponder. Thanks for joining us on this journey into Thai philosophy. We'll be back soon with another fascinating topic to explore.